I'm really excited to start off the year sharing with you guys the biggest news. I am pregnant.
Okay, so you got a head here, a body here.
This is baby's nursery. Hello you guys, welcome to another vlog. This is technically the first video of 2025 and I am committing to making a video every week, so don't forget to subscribe so I can see you around more often here on my channel and we can interact with each other more. I'm really excited to start off the year sharing with you guys the biggest news that Christian and I have been holding off from sharing with you guys here in YouTube. Not for any reason other than not getting around to vlogging that much, but I am finally sharing with you guys the news. So I am pregnant, you guys. I am so excited. I've been saving my pregnancy tests because it is truly the moment where our lives changed forever. These mean so much to me and I will hold on to them forever. But with that said, I am currently 22 weeks pregnant. I don't know if you guys can see it, but baby is showing. He's finally showing. I feel like I didn't start showing until week 18-ish and my bump has been slowly showing more and more. But without getting too far ahead, let's start off by the very beginning. I took my pregnancy test back on September 10th of last year, and it wasn't for any other reason other than just my period being late. I was not feeling any morning sickness, I was not feeling weird, and the thought of being pregnant, I've had it in the back of my head for a while. So just knowing that my period was a little bit late, I decided to go get a pregnancy test right as we were coming back home after dinner. And as soon as I got home, I went into the restroom and I took the test with Christian in there. I will have to say we were both very excited, but we didn't really know what to expect. We waited around 2 minutes before looking at the pregnancy test, but I have to say the moment we turned the test around, it was the brightest positive I have ever seen ever in my entire life. So I was completely assured that it was not a faint line or a faint positive. It was a full-blown, this is 100% positive result. Christian, I feel like he was a bit in shock, and I'll show you guys here in the video.
Little squish.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I did end up taking the second test the next morning, and the same thing happened. The brightest positive test results that I had ever seen were showing. So with that said, I was probably around 4 to 5 weeks at the time, and I scheduled an OB appointment right away. We went in, I think, week 6 or 7, and they did not do anything on me. They just sat me down and talked to me for a minute, and that was about it. But we were able to go back into the doctor's office around 3 weeks after.
It's a little baby with heartbeat.
Oh,
Just a little nugget.
wow. How big
His
is
head.
that?
Like 5 centimeters-ish. I'll measure in a second.
Oh my gosh.
May 14th is your date.
That's crazy. My birthday is on the 17th.
Okay, all right. A little hand. That is the head there.
Oh,
There's
wow.
A little bit of face. You see brain. And bouncing. A little jumping bean.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep, that was a little leg kicking over here.
Wow.
Yep, we're going upside down.
It's only one, right?
Just one.
Because I'm like, I don't know. I felt so sick in the mornings. So I'm like, I don't know if it's one or what's going on.
What do you think, babe?
I'm excited.
I have a really hard time seeing it.
Okay, so you got a head here, a body here. There's a little arm over the face, so baby's kind of like chilling like that.
Okay.
Like laying on a beach, just
Okay.
vibing, looking at you. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's like a bit of the face there.
Yeah.
And you can see brain here.
Yeah, but I can see the heartbeat. It's like right in the middle, right? Like right there.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations, guys.
Wow.
See, baby with a heartbeat in there.
And that was our first ultrasound. It was just magical to see my baby there in the ultrasound, just jumping around, being happy, being healthy. It's such a magical thing to know that I'm growing a human inside of me, and it's just so wild. So that second appointment that I had, I got an ultrasound, and I actually have it here at the house. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but this is the clearest picture out of the 3 of them. Yeah, I just cherish this picture so much. I do have to say, I think I've had the thought of being pregnant in the back of my head for so long, praying for it for a while, because really early on, I actually had an ectopic pregnancy, and that was back in 2023, and it was very sad because I ended up having a miscarriage, and that was something that just happened very quickly, and it was just within days from knowing that I was pregnant to getting the positive results to going to the doctor's office, and all of a sudden all of that dream is being torn apart and taken away from me. It was a very hard situation, and I feel like ever since I've really hoped every month that I would be pregnant again and that I would have a healthy pregnancy this time around. But the craziest thing happened at the beginning of last year, and it was that all of a sudden I had this really sharp pain in my lower abdomen. It was non-stop for like 5 days. It was a very bad, excruciating pain that I ended up going to the emergency room. And long story short, after a lot of scans and things like that, they told me that I had an ovarian cyst the size of a golf ball. Thankfully, I did not have to get a surgery or take any medication for it. It went away on its own. And I think it took about 2 months for it to be fully gone. But since knowing that I had that ovarian cyst in my body, it really scared me, mostly after having that miscarriage a few months before. It was just a big fear inside of me of not knowing whether or not I would be able to get pregnant anytime soon. And honestly, I'm young, so it wasn't like I was in a hurry. So now that I look back at it all, it is really mind-blowing how we went from one thing to another. And now I'm pregnant with a really healthy baby, and my pregnancy is really healthy and really good. So I'm just so blessed and so thankful with God. God has known the desires of my heart, and I feel like He was just preparing us this entire time for us to be not fully ready, but for us to be ready enough for me to be pregnant and to carry this pregnancy, and just to be aware of my body, be aware of what we're doing, and have a little bit more stability in our lives. I'll share more about this all with you guys, but it just seems like everything is falling into place in its right timing, and it truly feels like everything's just aligning perfectly for baby's arrival. You had not really seen this apartment, but we moved into this apartment, which is way bigger than the one we had before. So that's just amazing as well, because we have another room that's specifically going to be an office for now, but it will be baby's nursery. This is our second bedroom as of right now. We still need to get rid of this futon and really set this up nicely to where we have the podcast studio over here, a couple chairs, and an office table, but also I want to have all of the nursery stuff on this side, so that way we can make the most out of this space. But yeah, this is baby's nursery / office, but most importantly, it is our baby's nursery. So I just feel like everything's falling into place, as I said, and we're getting ready as we go. Baby's due date is May 14th, and my birthday is on May 17th. So that's just gonna be fun to see whether or not baby is born that date that they told me, or my birthday, or a few days before. However it goes, I'm just excited. May is just right around the corner. I feel like the last few days have gone by so fast. It's exciting, but I'm also feeling a bit overwhelmed because I feel like I need to have all these things ready. I'm trying to get as much information in as I can, just to know what to get, what not to get, how to have a healthy pregnancy, what to eat. So if you have any recommendations whatsoever for newborn stuff or for myself, just maternity related, please comment down below and just let me know. I'd love to chat with you guys, or text me on my DMs on Instagram at Michelle Rodje, and I would be more than happy to chat with you guys, because your girl truly needs to get more information and just make decisions before I start buying stuff. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys around next week.